What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Pancis. If it's your first time tuning in, please be sure to smash that subscribe button. If not, thanks for your continued support. We're here with my 99 Saab 93 Viggen. If you guys didn't check out the video from last week, I'll link it above. But this thing is a good looking vehicle and we're just gonna start cleaning it up today. I'm gonna detail the engine bay, degrease it. There's some oil leaking from everywhere. Normal stuff, nothing out of the ordinary. So we're gonna fix that up eventually, but today we're just going to clean it up, maybe get to some of it in this video. We'll see how the week goes. But we have the new PCV system coming in. It's not updated, so that's a problem. Number one, we're going to drop the oil pan. We're going to redo the oil pan seals, inside the seals. We're going to redo everything. Redo the valve cover gaskets, the crank, pull the crank off, the check that out, check the belt out. Maybe we'll do a belt while we're in there. Just make this thing perfect. Better than what it is right now. The center exhaust is leaking, so these are some things that are going to get taken care of in this car the next like week or two. But let's hop in it for now and start degreasing this engine. Nice and cold. Guys, the other thing I want to take care of in this video is this spoiler is definitely loose on here. So usually there's two brackets on the outside that hold it down to the trunk, but then there's usually underneath some 3M tape, double-sided tape, and also two bolts that go in that are held down by nuts from the inside. So we're going to diagnose that as well. So here is the engine bay, guys. You guys can see this is all greasy here, but that's because the valve cover is leaking. That is leaking because this system is not updated. That is leaking on, that's causing all these aged gaskets to start leaking. So we're going to just detail this thing up, degrease this thing, and make it nice. So let's hop into that. Alright guys, I took off the intake. We're gonna just clean this up too since it's all dirty. And then we'll respray it with some grease that I have for these things. It should be all refreshed. This isn't terrible, but this intake still has the red grease in there that you're supposed to spray. So it's clearly maintained and it's in decent shape here. So, but now we have it all cleaned. Let it dry, and then we'll spray it with the grease. Next up, guys. First off, I got the fresh emblem for the trunk lid that's busted up or missing. But I'm gonna take apart this inside here and get to the bottom of the loose spoiler. Okay, so full transparency, these things were attached to the bottom of that spoiler. They're no longer, and obviously we have some loose paint here and some surface rust. Again, all surface rust, but we're gonna definitely be repairing this. So I'm gonna repair this, clean this up, put some paint down so it doesn't rust, and then we're gonna remount this onto the car, but we're gonna do it in a way where the 3M tape that's supposed to be here sticks to it. And this stuff I'm just not gonna worry about, because that's just what it is for now. So guys, all this rust here is just surface. So I will make sure to spend some time on this. Peel off all the loose paint, fix the corrosion on this, and then repaint it. Should be good. Okay, so this is gonna be for a later video when we do some more body work, but we'll, like I said, we're gonna repair this properly here. And like I said, just surface rust. Treat the rust. Primer, paint, should be good to go. Check out the engine bay, guys, nice and dry now. I have, when we pull the valve cover off, I have some fresh high heat, like 1500 degree paint. We're gonna repaint this and sand this down and make it fresh. But you guys can see the engine bay is nice and clean now. All these grooves degreased down here, nice and clean. This thing is in top shape. I'm gonna order a new cover for that back part there. We'll make it nice, complete. Everything looks good. All right, guys, so I just went ahead and washed this car just to clean it up again. It was already pretty clean, but I wanted to clean it myself, because when you do it yourself, you get to see more imperfections of the car once you get close. There aren't any. It's really that good. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is gorgeous. Front bumper's over there if you all are wondering. But I'm gonna probably get a quote for painting. The front bumper is only scratched on the bottom, but the main part of it's fine. So I'm gonna have them quote me for that. I'll have them quote me for the roof, and then the top of the trunk I'll have them do. And then obviously the clear is missing here on the bumper, so I'll have them redo that too. So I'm gonna get just kind of the tops done, and they're really good at paint matching. But here's the thing, this little sun fade that you're seeing right here, when I just washed the car, it kind of faded away, right? So I don't think this is fully gone through the clear. So I'm gonna take some compound to this right now and see if this comes out. We'll do that together here in this video, but I really just wanted to share an update with you on this vehicle. I mean, just really incredible. I cleaned the inside here. It's nice and it's car's just really well kept. So, look at these rims. It gets inside the rims. They're all nice and white now. So, not perfect because there's some areas that you miss, but I'll have to go in there eventually and get it. But really top shape. The front plastic is all there, which is always missing on these low Viggens. So that's a good thing too. Just shows you that this car wasn't like beat up at all. Like literally I had to cut the OEM plastic clips because I have new ones here just to get that bumper off because we were in a time crunch getting that car over here the other day. But I'm just saying it just so you guys can know how well put together this car is. I mean, you can clearly tell how well it is just from the video, but I just want to, there's just like little details like that, right? Because you don't normally pay attention to the under tray of these things or most cars. So it's going to be good. This thing is going to be good. I'm really, really excited. This engine bay cleaned up really nice. I'm not done with it. When I paint this valve cover, I'll probably sand this plastic or this metal shield here that's for the throttle just to clean it up, make it fresh, because everything else is pretty good, you know what I mean? I might even go ahead and sand this down as well because it's got like a little bubbling here. Just some surface stuff just to keep it clean. I mean, really, really, really awesome, guys. So, let me go ahead and take the prep compound and just, you guys can see it here. See if this comes out. And keep you guys updated here. It's freaking incredible. Absolutely incredible. This thing's been sitting in the sun nice and dry. I'm going to put some fresh K&N air filter oil on it, which is what we were talking about earlier. It's that red spray that you saw mixed in there. It's kind of like a great way to help repel some dirt. It's like a nice little service to it, you know? You can see the old spray. Okay, let that dry, and then we can put that back on the car. All right, guys, so I did one pass. It's much better. You can still see some imperfection in the clear, but we're gonna go ahead and continue to work on this. I think we might be able to get it out. I'm very hopeful. If not, it's not the end of the world. It's a pretty small spot, but this is helping. So let's see what happens now. Do it again. All right, guys, so I took 1500 wet sand, did a quick wet sand, and now it's nice and smooth, much better. There's a little bit of some darkness here, but I think this is overall going to be good. I'll polish it and put some ceramic coating on it. I don't think it needs to be touched. Clear coat is still kind of intact, which is good. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to compound this car out now. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break here, but man, look at this paint coming out. Nice and smooth. little dusty here because I just was polishing, but or compounding. But let me just show you an example here what this paint is like. You guys can see it is dusty. Hold on 1 second. Okay, all right, look at this. This paint is perfect. I mean, perfect. I'll show you on the other side where I didn't compound yet, which is still clean, but look at that. Very, very little, like all the little surface scratches are coming out. Pretty awesome, guys. Really, really cool. I'm gonna probably pause you guys on the camera for the rest of this because a lot of work. It takes me hours to do, but compound, I'll do a polish next, and then eventually, I don't know if I'll do it now or at some point in the future, I'll be doing a ceramic coating on this car. So this thing will look brand new when we're done, just like the last one. But a lot of times this compound gets tough to come off the paint once it dries here. So I gotta polish it. We'll polish it up, get all the dry compound off and out of the paint, and then she'll be ready for a ceramic coating. But she's cleaning up really nice. You know, you got 25-year-old paint here. So just to show you not only the quality of the paint from Saab, but also how this car was kept. Look at this thing. I just can't get over it. I love the color. All right, guys, so I went ahead and just finished the first compound cut of this paint off camera, and I'm still debating on whether I fix some of the paint myself or I'm gonna pay a shop. I'm leaning towards the shop, but I have to just see what they quote. But that's only on certain areas of the car. Here is the car. It is super shiny. A lot of light scratches and slight imperfections on the paint did come out in that first pass. You guys can obviously see with your own eyes here in the camera how nice it is. The camera obviously doesn't show everything, but I can just say honestly, like, there's very little imperfections in the paint. Few little chips here and there on the front hood, but overall this car is in great shape. Throughout the last couple of days, obviously this video has been shot over the last couple of days, I've been ordering some parts. I have all the gaskets, so I'm gonna be pulling the valve cover gasket and replacing it. We got a new PVC system coming in. I bought fresh black paint from this company called Seymour, up to 1200 degree paint. So obviously that should be sufficient on this engine valve cover. So we're gonna sand this down and redo this cover here with all black, keep it original. We're gonna drop the oil pan. We have all the seals and stuff for that. We got the seals for the crank. I ordered new struts. I noticed when I was pulling in the garage that this was a little bit bouncy here, not normal. So we're gonna replace the cartridges. This side is fine, but we're gonna just do both. We got new mats coming in for the inside of the car. So the engine should be taken care of, and then at some point, I gotta buy a new exhaust, or we're gonna repair the exhaust. But I'm not gonna actually buy and spend the money until I just see the condition of the rest of the exhaust. If it's in terrible shape, we'll just replace the whole cap back. If it's not in terrible shape, which I suspect it is because of the age of the car, then we'll just repair it if it's not. But so, you know, inside will be detailed, exterior we're gonna get fixed up with some of the paint imperfections. And mechanically this car should be sound when we're done. So we're gonna do all engine gaskets and seals, PVC system, so the crank pressure is running normal. Fresh oil, fresh front suspension, fresh paint when it's ready to, exhaust, and an interior detail. So this car will be coming out all right. We're doing quite a bit of work, but it should be should come out really nice. So we got really good bones, as you guys can see. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. I appreciate you watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.